My name is Shunya Nishizono. I'm a store manager of a famous chain cafe. I'm single and I've been looking for a partner since I felt old enough to marry someone. I have been attending matchmaking parties in order to find a possible girlfriend. I get along with girls quite well at the parties, and they agree to go on a date with me, but I never get past the second date. Multiple girls have dumped me already, and I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. I'm currently getting ready to open the cafe. While feeling pretty depressed, that is when one of the staff decided to talk to me.
Boss, did you get dumped again?
This is Kana Ninuma. She is a part-time staff, but she's been working for the cafe for quite a while, so I counted on her in many ways. She's pretty too, so there are customers who come into this cafe to see her. How did you know?
After you get dumped, you wear your apron inside out. It's quite obvious.
Huh? Seriously?
And you always have this "I'm so depressed" face. It's ruining your handsome face. Customers are gonna run away when they see your face like that.
Haha, I had to be careful then.
Maybe matchmaking parties aren't for you. If you get dumped so frequently like this, you should look into girls around you since they know you better.
Yeah, so I've been thinking, what am I doing wrong?
There's no point in thinking if things don't change. Maybe they're intimidating because you look too desperate. Maybe you should stop going to matchmaking parties altogether, and then you'll get a girlfriend.
You think so? I'm going to matchmaking parties because I don't know much about girls around me, you know?
I don't think you'll be able to marry like this though, even if you keep going to matchmaking parties.
Just like this. She's always been harsh on me. She always makes fun of me when she notices that I got dumped, even though I don't say a thing. To be honest, I've been wanting to strike a revenge on her. So I invited my friend for a drink after work because I needed someone to talk to. People say that my friendships between a guy and a girl don't last, but Honoka Ozeki, my childhood friend, and I have been a good friend for a long time. So, my hunt for a girlfriend isn't going well, and my staff is making fun of me for that. Don't you think she's horrible?
But it's true that you get dumped all the time.
It is a fact, I know that, but she keeps saying that matchmaking parties aren't for me every time I get dumped. I'm working hard, you know? She doesn't get that. Matchmaking parties and romances are different things.
Well, I know what you mean.
That being said, didn't we promise that we will be marrying each other if we didn't find a partner when we hit 30? Where's that?
We're adults now. Things are different from those times when boys were considered attractive if they could run fast.
You're still single, right? I thought I had you even, if I could find anyone else.
I want to marry a doctor or a lawyer, someone who earns a lot. You know, I don't want to marry a guy who wants to compromise with a childhood friend just because he's struggling to find a partner.
You're harsh.
Well, I know that you're a good guy though. I really wonder why you get dumped so much. But I also know that girls tend to dump boys once they find out that they aren't the perfect match.
That staff girl that I told you about, she keeps making fun of me every time I get dumped. I want to show her that I'm not that kind of guy who she thinks I am, but I don't have any other matchmaking parties left for a while.
I can pretend that I'm your girlfriend and show a fake relationship off to her.
What?
Your life could be a little easier if she stopped making fun of you, right?
Just like that, Hanukkah proposes to show up at my cafe as a fake girlfriend. To be fair, I had been feeling like I was a loser because Numa-san kept laughing at me. Maybe Hanukkah's plan is a good idea after all. A while has passed since then, and it is the day of the mission. Hanukkah comes to my cafe right after it opened. There aren't many customers in the cafe around this time.
Good morning. Is Shinya here?
Welcome. Oh, the boss? Do you mind if I ask why you need him?
Well, it's nothing. I just wanted to see him, so I came here.
Hanukkah says in a girly tone that I've never heard her speak in. I try my best to contain my laughter. Welcome, Hanukkah-san.
Shinya, I'm sorry to visit you. You must be busy, but I really wanted to see your face.
Please sit here. Do you want a coffee?
Yes. Oh, but I have to go to work after this, so could you pour it in a takeout cup?
So you know my boss?
Niuma-san is talking to Hanukkah. I think the plan is going well.
Yeah, I'm Shinya-kun's girlfriend.
Huh? The boss's girlfriend? But he got dumped recently.
I bring Hanukkah a coffee to join the conversation. I'm looking for a partner, so I tried to meet as many girls as possible before asking one out seriously. So this is Honoka-san, who I'm officially going out with.
Nice to meet you.
Now you can't say that I get dumped all the time, right?
Yeah, I guess it's all good for you, boss. I was so worried, you know. I know you're such a great guy and no one realizes your attractiveness. I mean, if you couldn't find anyone, No, that's not what I wanted to say. Anyways, I'm happy that you finally got a girlfriend.
Huh? She's about to cry? Oh, I see. So she likes... I wasn't looking at the time. I have to go. Can I borrow Shinya-kun for a second before I go?
Yeah, sure.
Honoka says, and she takes me out of the cafe.
I think we succeeded. She now thinks that I'm your girlfriend.
Thanks! I think I was able to prove my point.
Now, I know I'm the one who planned this, but don't you think it's kind of vain to do something like this? You're still single.
Well, you're right, but...
Work harder and get a real girlfriend as soon as possible. I mean, I don't think you have to worry that much though.
What do you mean?
Pay attention to the girls around you. Stupid.
When I get back inside the cafe, Niuma-san comes up to me.
So that's your type? Someone with big boobs and a beautiful face? Someone who's the opposite of me?
No, she's not exactly my type.
So you didn't care who you go out with as long as you got a girlfriend?
Well, no, that's not what I meant.
If you don't care who you go out with, can you go on a date with me? After work, we could go on a dinner date. Tonight.
Huh? I don't understand what made her say that, but I don't have any plans tonight, too. Eventually I give in, and we decide to go on a dinner date tonight. Because she only had to work in the morning today, she went home once and came back. She looks different when she's working at a cafe. She looks stylish, and her outfit's so revealing that my eyes keep getting caught on her cleavage and thighs. My heart is pounding so fast. I feel like I'm going on a date with a girl for the first time in my life. She is very different when she's talking too. She isn't making fun of me, and we are having such a good time together, enjoying the conversation. I knew that she was a good girl who was easy to talk to, but it's been a while since I talked to her like this.
Hey, boss? No, Nishizono-san? I think you know by now since I asked you out for a date like this, but I actually like you.
Oh, you mean...
I mean, I'm in love with you. I was always looking at you, so I was able to notice your changes. I wanted you to quit going to the matchmaking party, but I could only talk to you like that attitude.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought you were genuinely making fun of me.
I've been hoping that you noticed, but you were too slow to realize. You didn't notice my feelings at all.
I'm sorry. I didn't even dream that you liked me.
I should have told you earlier if I knew that you were this slow. I wasn't expecting you to get a girlfriend this fast. But I don't want to give you up even though you have a girlfriend now. You try and meet as many girls as possible before deciding on one, right? Then, I mean, am I not good enough for you?
Well, about that, I go on to explain to her about the truth, about the fact that Honoka is my childhood friend, but nothing more. It's embarrassing to tell you this, but I'm actually single, so I'm gonna take you seriously, Ninuma-san.
Really?
Oh, don't get me wrong. It's not that I wanna date with any girls. I know you're a good girl because we've been working together for a long time. So, Kana, Ninuma-san, please, go out with me.
I'm so happy. I'm gonna try my best so we can marry one day. I'm waiting for you to propose to me in the best way possible, okay?
Few days later, I'm talking to Honoka about what happened. And that's what happened. I'm going out with Kana, even though you pretended to be my girlfriend and all that.
Right, I thought so.
Huh? What do you mean?
It was obvious that Kana-chan liked you. I was surprised that you didn't even know that.
Oh, so I was that slow.
That's why I told you to look around you more. But was I really okay to give Shinya up for Kana-chan?
Did you say something?
No, nothing. Anyway, congrats. Make sure to keep Kana-chan happy, okay?